Can I do it in one take? Can I do it in one take?
Yeah.
Eric, I'm going to give you a 3, 2, 1, and then you can go whenever you like.
Okay, how much money do I get if I get it in one take? What's my cash bonus prize? Hi, welcome to Movie Phones Unscripted. I'm Eric Bana, and I'm here with Rachel McAdams. We're in the new movie Time Traveler's Wife, and today we're going to be asking each other's questions that you guys have sent in, and then we're going to freak each other out by asking ourselves and each other questions that we've just come up with, right?
Yeah, let's freak each other out.
Sound good?
Great.
Okay.
Can't wait.
So first question is for you, Rachel.
Yes.
And it's from Kate in New York. Claire has tremendous patience with Henry and his condition. If you were in the same position, would you be able to wait days, weeks, even years before seeing your husband again?
Kate, good question. I would have to say that I would hope I would be that patient, because in my life, I'm more like Henry in that my life is all over the place, and I'm traveling back and forth, and I live a little bit like a gypsy. So I think my family's pretty patient with me, so I hope I'd be patient in return.
Could you go years, though? Could you truly go years?
Years?
Days, months?
Years, that's a different story. That's
it?
pushing it, yeah. Let's not be ridiculous. If you could time travel to any moment of your life, what would it be?
Oh, my life. I've seen it. I know what happened. So, yeah, I think I'd perhaps go back to myself when I'm about 18 or 19, and I would tell myself that you have no idea what you're in store for. It's going to be an unbelievable 20 years ahead.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
The audience may or may not know, which I'm about to expose, that you were a champion ice skater. True?
I was an ice skater.
You're an ice skater. So
Yeah.
if you had your time over again and you had a choice between competing at and perhaps even bringing home some bacon from the Olympics, or doing
Gold
this...
bacon?
Gold bacon.
Silver bacon or bronze bacon?
Well, you're from Canada, so
The bacon's
you
important.
may have had a shot at the gold. You're from a cold place, so...
We
or
skate.
this. What would you have done?
I think I'd still choose this. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I loved figure skating, but I was way too nervous. That's where I had stage fright. I don't have it on the stage, I have it on the ice.
In what way? Would you just not be able to do your routine as well as you wanted, or
Oh,
you
yeah.
fall over, or
It's like, I rarely forget my lines, but I would forget my
your
routine.
routine? That's not a good thing,
No,
by the way.
it doesn't really lead to
That's
a
not a
gold medal.
No.
No, my knees would knock together and I would just get so super, super nervous.
Did you ever get injured?
Well, I fell a lot. Yeah, you fell a lot.
Did you have to put the Canadian healthcare system to test?
work? I managed to avoid the skates over the fingers and stuff like that, so that some of my friends ran into, unfortunately.
Does it cut your fingers off?
Well, it gets down to the bone. This is from Abby in Charleston, South Carolina.
Been there?
Have you?
Yeah.
And?
South Carolina. I've got friends in South Carolina.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Hi, Brian.
Okay. Hi, Brian. Henry's special gift is time travel. Do you have any peculiar talents? I can think of one.
What's the peculiar talent?
No, it's okay. You go ahead.
My peculiar talent? Oh, you got to help me out. What's my peculiar talent?
Well, you can make you sound like a race car, like really.
Oh, I can do good race car
accurately,
noises.
you can do great
I can
race
do a
car
good
noises.
Formula One car.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah, you can. Yep.
Is that the cue that I actually have to do it now?
No, you don't have to do it.
For the people at home who are into F1, they will understand this, and for those who don't, they will think I'm a psychopath. Okay, here goes. There you go.
Yay!
What is the weirdest thing you've ever had to do in an audition?
I'd say making out with strangers. Making out with
In an
strangers. Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely. Chemistry. Is there any chemistry?
But that's no place to see if you've got chemistry, is getting two strangers to pash in a rehearsal. What chance do you have of that? Really?
Yeah. You've never had to do that?
And did you get the role?
Yep, I did.
I've never had to pash in a audition.
No.
I've had to kill people in an audition. I've never had to, kiss
How did that
anyone.
work out?
Worked out pretty good.
I'd like to know if there's some kind of role out there, whether it exists or not, that you'd love to sink your teeth into.
That's interesting, because I think it's always something you don't really know what it is. Like I remember on Troy, I hadn't really ridden horses before, and I had to be really good on horseback, and so I had to train for it, and that was a hell of a lot of fun. So I think sometimes you don't really know what that thing's going to be. I don't know if you've had that, and then you get thrown into the role and you have to go and do your research and do some activity that you've never done before, whether it be sword fighting, for yourself, or horse riding, or shooting a gun, or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's always, I reckon, a cool part about our job.
Would you want to play a race car driver?
No, I would never want to play a race car driver in a film, as you know, because I get to do it when I'm not working, and it would drive me crazy doing it in a film and being told to stop and being told to not being able to do it properly.
Being held
so
back.
I
Right.
quite often get sent scripts that are, driving roles, and I always say no, because that'd be my worst nightmare.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's like if someone said, "Do you want to be an ice skater?" and every time you got on the ice, I said, "Stop, cut."
Stop mid-spin.
Yeah. Do you find, if you're on a first date, is a dinner date a good idea or a bad idea?
Oh, there's a lot of pressure on a dinner date, especially if you're having ribs, or like having to crack crabs, or,
Because
something
the mess?
like that.
Like, what do you mean?
It's a bit messy. It's a bit like, do I have, barbecue sauce on my face? Which could be romantic.
It's a good
the
trust
little
exercise.
thumb lick. Yeah. Good trust exercise, exactly. Yeah, I mean, if it's going to work or not if someone loves you with barbecue sauce on your face.
It is pretty sexy,
right off
actually.
the bat. So, but yeah, that's a little bit dangerous.
Okay.
First date. I think going to the movies is not a great first date either, because you can't really
You can't say that.
talk to each other. Oh, I can't say that.
Because we're in the movies.
Can we cut that part?
You got to say, going to the movies is the perfect first date.
You will
And
meet your
preferably going to
soulmate
something
during
romantic,
a movie.
perhaps.
You're right. I take it all back. The movies is the best place to go to fall in love. All right. Well,
Time for the outro.
thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Rachel.
My pleasure. And thanks to Movie Phone and to you for watching and sending in your questions. Please check out our film, The Time Traveler's Wife.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.